Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at Stone IPA. This is a duo review. I've done solo reviews. This is duo.
And I've drank this myself through the years. Never really analyzed it, other than the fact that it's
West Coast.
well, West Coast style. And when we were younger, before we started examining the ins and outs of beers, this one was known as a bitter beer to us. So hey, you want that strong bitter beer? And you know, you just have to sit there and think, do I want that, or do I want a regular beer? Because that's before all the beers started going all over the place.
This is 6.9. It's 71 IBUs.
That's fairly average for this style.
When I reviewed this with my friends in Texas in 2011, that was a group review, and my friend wasn't particularly impressed with it. I gave it an 8. I think back then it was 770. It was 7.0 and 70, but now it's 6.9 and 71. That's not much of a difference, but
No. Were they recently bought out or sold or anything?
no, it's independent.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and crack this open and see what this is all about. I didn't know that there was some kind of controversy going on between Stone and Keystone for a while.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anything about that lawsuit. No, we don't have the right glass. We got Pilsner glasses, but we wanted to show them. This is your glasses. You wanted to show them. I mean,
check out these cool looking Pilsner glasses that were put in the Jim Beam holiday package.
It's cool.
Now, I didn't buy those. These were gifted to me by somebody that was working in the liquor section.
So yeah, it should be tulip glasses, but you know, it's not going to be a big thing. This is from Richmond, Virginia, this particular Stone. It's a West Coast beer, but it's from the, you know, we're in the east of the Mississippi, so we're getting their Richmond, Virginia stuff. Pretty good.
Because they're in the tall Pilsner glasses, it may take a minute for the foam to come down.
Yeah,
so we can sit here and talk about the appearance while that happens.
But look how fast it's racing up.
Yeah, it's getting up pretty good.
It's golden orange, or orange gold.
It's like a dark urine color, like you're dehydrated.
See, I try to come up with descriptors that are pleasant to the ears. All right. I forgot my caps and my shirt, so I'm gonna have to just wear caps.
I'm gonna stay with the cap during this video. The backwards cap.
I had all my shirts laid out, and I said, I'm gonna wear this University of New Orleans shirt, and this cap, and this shirt, and then I drove here, and I said, when I drove up, I said, I forgot them.
I'm just gonna stick with the professor look.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
It's just a habit I have. It's not an important thing. This is a very spongy head. Look how spongy it is.
Yeah.
Like almost like a sponge that you
wash.
If
If you look at it closely, you can see there's a huge disparity between what's the carbonation and what's the head. And the head's way up here. I can see the head.
Yeah.
The head's about 3/4 of an inch, and then the rest of this is all carbonation. So the carbonation's still trying to get out.
But it's better for it to be here than here.
Correct.
In my belly.
That's the whole reason behind the hard pours that we do. It's not to say, hey, look at the great head we can get. It's so that when you drink the beer, you're not gassy afterwards.
Yeah, the old Anheuser-Busch.
Whatever orifice it comes out of depends on what smell you're going to get.
So we're trying to do things that are pleasant to the ears.
Right.
We want our viewers to hear good the not negative things. The old Anheuser-Busch website used to show straight and pour. Now I noticed they redid their website in late 2019, and they're showing tilt the glass 45 degrees and slowly bring it up. So whatever, but I know what they used to say.
Well, wasn't it one of the founding members' grandson or great-grandson that actually had a video posted on Facebook about the hard pour? Was it one of the Bush sons or grandsons?
I don't know.
Because didn't they start their own company afterwards and didn't really
that was in St. Louis. That didn't make it. But there's numerous old television commercials where they show the hard pour.
Oh, yeah.
And there's still that video, or there was, with Michelob showing Jill Vaughn. I guess she retired, but she was a PhD that worked at Michelob Brewery, and she was talking about why you want to pour it straight in. So anyway, this beer has been on the market since 1997, folks. It's 23 years old. Not this one, but the brand.
Yeah. So I don't think we're going to get any more
No.
lesser of carbonation.
You'll smell a lot of hop resin when you take a whiff, and a lot of sweet, sugary, bready malt.
Yeah, it's almost like a candy, like a candied
Candy, yes.
Candied, like a candied something or other.
Those hops give it, and there's so many hops they put in this beer. The list is so Motueka, Vic Secret, Azaka, goes on and on. I had the list written down. I can't remember what they all are. Might be on the back of the bottle.
Yeah. Cheers on that, kids. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try.
Cheers, people. Well, there you go. Tastes like Stone IPA, which means
West Coast. Goes down really good. It's clear. You can see through it. It's got that piney resonancy to it.
piney resiny notes.
It tastes a little sweeter than what it used to taste to me. Not much, but a little sweeter.
Sweet bread.
Yeah.
Sugary.
Sweeter. It's very pleasant. I consider it pleasant, but I like, bitter things. I like to have like my collard greens without sugar on them, or
You know what this is
things
kind of
like that.
Oh yeah. You know what this is kind of reminding
Like
me
some
of?
people like hot peppers and they think it's pleasant,
Yeah, and you know what this is kind of reminding me of right now? Grapefruit. You know, how grapefruit's bitter like that. It's
like
tart.
that pith.
Yeah, it's like
We're talking about
just
pith.
grapefruit itself. Just if you eat a grapefruit, it's so bitter. Like most everybody, including myself, got to put sugar on it. But this has the sweetness also. So it's like grapefruit with sugar on it.
I mean, like that Red River one comes out of Florida brand, where it's pink or
Yeah,
red.
it's like
Ruby
really
red.
Yeah, and you got to put sugar on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it.
But this has the sugar in it. This is sweet and
Well, I
bitter.
can smell it. You can smell it. It's candied.
Yeah.
How they candy things, and it's just basically they glaze sugar on them.
Yeah, like a candied fruit.
Right.
I don't really like fruit. I like this beer. I gave it an A then. I gave it an A in 2018 when I revisited. I gave it an A this morning when I shot a video solo, and I'm giving it an A now. 95 out of 100.
I'll give it an A. I'm biased to the style.
The
As everyone knows that follows these videos, I prefer the West Coast style because it's a clear beer. Not that I don't appreciate the other styles of IPAs. I just don't know where they're going with them and why they have to go off in that direction. But I get it. I've heard through the years, well, your palate gets crushed and you can't drink this after you drink that, and and then you taste that, and then you can't taste anything else.
Well,
That may be true, but hey, when it's something you like, then it's something you like. So I like this style. I think it's very good. I'm going to give it a higher score than a 95. I'm going to one up you and do a 96. I'd say this is
I could go
very,
there.
very good, well put together, classic style. Don't change it, just send more.
it's a high medium body, I think. The body's almost heavy, and it's a drying kind of finish. I just want
Now
to
I do enjoy this one more than there's a double that they make for the same style. I do enjoy this more than a double because I just don't think you need to start adding that much more alcohol to it.
We really don't get much Stone beers around here anymore.
No.
Now, we don't get many, I meant to say. Do you see Stone around a lot? I don't. I don't see this flying off the shelves at
I
McThurman's.
actually had to ask to get this at a local wine.
Yeah, this is 2020. In 2010, I mean, Stone bombers were everywhere,
Yeah.
But now it's faded.
Remember Double Bastard? We used to get Double Bastard. And then there's some kind of Double Bastard that was oaked. Man, that was great. I think we drank that, huh?
We might have the Arrogant Bastard, the Double Bastard. I made a mistake one time, drank a whole bomber of Double Bastard.
It wasn't a bomber. Tell the truth. What was it? It was that big Yonker one.
No, it was a 22 ounce.
It was a Trunnion.
No, it was a 22 ounce. And but I had to delete the video.
It was a Trunnion because I gifted it to him one Christmas.
Yeah, well, that was a different one. That wasn't Double Bastard. It was something similar to it. That was a good beer,
That
though.
he drank all on his own.
Yeah.
I got to take one sip out of it.
There's a backstory to that, and it's not my fault. But anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
so an A beer, Le bon temps roulé. I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
There is a backstory. Hold on. There is a backstory. I did get it for half price because it wasn't selling, and it was the one that was finished in the Scotch barrels.
Oh, yeah.
It was originally selling, I think, for $38.99. So that made it the big trunnion size, and I got it for $19.99.
That's part of the story. But this is a review video, not a vlog. All right, no one cares about my life. Well, some people do, which is weird. But anyway, so thanks for watching this video production.